All right, is it recording?
Yes.
Okay, cool. What's going on, everybody? This is Kyle and Ashley with Green Apple DIY.
Hello.
We just got done seeing Batman 3 starring Michael
Flash?
Keaton. Oh yeah, The Flash. That's what it was.
The Flash movie.
Nobody went to see The Flash. Everybody went to see Michael Keaton play Batman.
This is true. So this movie's coming out on the 16th, so coming up soon, this weekend.
Very soon.
The director was, if you want to pronounce it for me, Andres Muschietti? No.
You got it,
Did
man.
I do that wrong?
His name is Andy's Muschietti.
Yes. He's mostly known for his horror films.
Yeah.
This one was not what I would consider a horror film.
Not even close.
So don't be worried about that.
By the way, we're inside of a lava lamp right now.
Yes.
So that's pretty
We're
cool.
vibing. It's
Yep.
okay. So, it stars Ezra Miller.
Mm-hmm.
He's playing Barry.
Who is normally very annoying just as a person, I think, and apparently wrapped up in a lot of crazy stuff right now, a lot of felonies. But he did not do any felonies in this movie that I know of.
Maybe. So, the plot of this movie is, according to Google, says that worlds collide when the Flash uses his powers to travel back in time to change events of the past. However, when his attempts to save his family inadvertently alters the future, he becomes trapped in a reality in which General Zod has returned.
Yeah. Dum dum dum.
Dum, dum, dum. Yes.
General Zod.
So, we know General Zod from?
I don't know. You know, he's like Kryptonite. Or he's from Krypton, and he was like friends with Mr. Superman, who is Superman's father.
I don't think he was ever friends with him.
They're not
know.
friends. They hate each other. They're mortal enemies. But anyway, we remember him, I think, originally from the Keanu Reeves, or what's his name, Christopher Reeves movie. Man, it's really late.
Okay, so I actually remember him because I watched the Superman back in the day.
Yes.
Was it Lois and Clark? That was probably my first.
I'm not gonna
exposure
admit
to
to watching that soap opera. But
it was it was a soap opera in the late '90s, but yeah, that was probably what I first saw, and then of course the famous Smallville.
I don't even care about any of that. I'll tell you what, this movie was awesome. This movie was really good. I went into it expecting very little.
Yes.
DC has not really delivered what I would consider like a really solid movie. But man, this one knocked it out of the park. It was hilarious, like start to finish. It was so funny, and they did a lot of member berries.
They did a lot of member berries.
They did a lot of just nostalgia stuff, but it was balanced so well with good writing, and it was not an uncomfortable amount. Hey,
So
we got a cat.
Yeah, we have a cat. So critics are bashing this movie. They're saying that it's overdone. It's just not good. Not a good story.
I haven't really heard any real people in real life say anything like that.
So from what we noticed was that the audience cheered a lot.
The audience
got
clapped.
very involved in this movie.
When Michael Keaton came out, they were like, yeah.
So
it was pretty nerdy.
The audience really enjoyed it. But critics do not, because it is a lot of member berries. It is a lot of fan service. So fortunately, since we know somewhat the storyline,
it's about time though that DC did something like this. Like Marvel's been doing fan service since the get-go, and it's like DC, I don't know, their movies, I'm not a big fan of them because it's just blurry, poorly CG'd fight scenes. You know, even some of the best, they did a little bit of that in this too. There was definitely some blurry fight scenes. So if that's your thing, you got a little section of this movie to rely on. But
some of the slow-mo.
Yeah, some of the slow-mo was a little, and it looked a little cartoonish, but
it was funny.
Man, I mean,
I like the cinematography.
The whole thing was so enjoyable compared to any DC movie I've seen since The Dark Knight.
The person in charge of cinematography was Henry Brom. He did Guardians 2 and 3. So if you like that vibe, you got the same movie here. It's going to be quality for a DC movie.
Yeah.
So we've touched on the fact, what about the musical score?
The music was amazing.
We enjoyed the music.
So the music really, I mean, it has that like Hans Zimmer quality. Mm-hmm. But it drove the storyline forward. They brought back the old Michael Keaton Batman score, and,
Yep.
and it's like you hear it's really cool. It's really cool.
We really liked it. We were vibing on that too.
Anyway, we got to wrap up.
Yep. Would you watch it again?
I would watch it again 100%. I would give it 10 out of 10.
I'd say 9
which
out of
is
10.
really high for a DC movie. Go check it out. Subscribe to our channel. Hit the like button. We'll see you next time.
Bye.